So we're going to show you the shoulder stand with the blanket support. So you can do this very well and safely at home. So follow carefully. I've got 3 compact blankets here, okay? And Amelia is here to help. So Amelia's going to sit over here, and what we'll do before she lies back for the shoulder stand, these blankets folded and placed this way, so there's the rounded edge flat. Now you might not have this type of blanket at home, but you'll need some type of compact blanket you can fold that's not too squishy, and it will provide support under the shoulders and for the neck. The next thing there is to put the sticky mat on top, because the sticky mat can also keep the arms in place too. Okay, so what we're going to do, Amelia will lie here with the shoulders on the folded edge and the head below it. So it's like a step. Now you need a gap here, otherwise the shoulders roll off when you roll back, and then it becomes less helpful. So this is wide, and really what it does is it keeps this space. So there's a space under here, because shoulder stands tend to flatten the neck. If you're always doing it like this, you'll get a lot of pressure on your neck and thoracic spine just there, okay? And we want more weight and support through the shoulder girdle. This will help. Now, the next step is to lift the legs up. You might still be quite stiff. Now, if you cannot get your legs straight like this, then you're already going to find it difficult, and even this might not work yet. So you'll have to do more downward dogs and other practices to loosen that up. But what we'll do here, with the arms grounded, Amelia's got a grip on the mat, nice and firm. Get a little swing, and you need some momentum. And you're going to inhale back and roll the toes back behind the head. So actually you're going to a plow pose position first. As you can see, it's very deep. So you need to be ready with your forward bends first. So you ground the outer shoulder area. So this roots down, and you lift from the armpit up towards the hip crease. So these side ribs grow, and there's a lift up through there, and the thighs away from the face. So it's grounding and lengthening. What we get, keeping the space under the neck and lifting from the upper back, this side. Now, once this is established, the hands go into the back. So if you take a look on this side, so the hands come down towards the upper back, they connect and lift. So you're getting good support to lift from here. If you look right down here, under the neck region, almost to the neck, through the thoracic spine. Elbows not too wide, but we've got the sticky mat, they'll help keep them in place. So this should feel solid. The elbow is down. The throat is not crushed in the chest. You need to keep a little bit of space there, okay? There's space under the back of the neck because we've got the blankets. And as you can see, the shoulders have not fallen off the edge of the mat. Now, this is ready. One leg at a time, coming up. Good, there's deep support from the hands. We get the opening feeling in the chest. Now, if the hands are lower to the buttocks, it will tend to round the back and sink the chest. So hands deep, chest open, throat open, okay? The weight then is spread along this edge from the shoulder girdle, so she's on the top of the shoulder blades, to the elbow. Open the toes slightly, the balls of the toes are together. Now just feel like you're holding a piece of paper between the feet, and there's a slight rotation. There's just a little bit in there, that's all it needs. Nothing too much, not squeezing, and the Uddiyana is drawn. So what you'll feel then, strongly supported, balanced. She's got hips over shoulders, knees over hips, and so on. So this is well stacked. The breath slowing down. Release the palate and keep the gaze soft. In inversions like this, the inner organs have dropped to the diaphragm. So as you breathe, your diaphragm will be pushing the inner organs from underneath. It's almost like a little bit of training for the diaphragm too. And you can hold these poses much longer if you're comfortable. And we're not going to stay here too long right now. The exit, back to plow. Keep the hands there. Bend in the crease in the Uddiyana. Toes come down. Then the arms come down. Once the feet have touched the mat, arms down. Press the palms or grip the mat. Or interlace your fingers. Now if you interlace the fingers, it will get deeper under the shoulder blades might pinch very close, so be careful with that. If the hands and forearms don't come down, or if the elbows don't touch the mat, you need to hold the edges. So let's hold the edges of the mat. Yeah, so we don't want the elbow lifting. You've got to ground the elbow to the shoulder. Now once in plow, again, with the grounding of the shoulders, the opening of the serratus ribs, the length comes up through to the crease, and the thighs lift from the head. Here we've got the toes tucked, but you can try toes pointed. It's more difficult though. This adds a little more weight to the legs, but tucking the toes may feel better for you. If you're still comfortable moving on from here, we can work to ear pressure pose, Karnapidasana, the knees towards the ears. Now they don't have to touch the ears. It really depends on the length of your body. So it's really the thighs towards chest. Maybe the knees come to the ears for some people. You really have to watch out there with the neck. This can get very intense. Okay, then roll down along your back slowly. And take a few moments there. You see Amelia does wriggle down the mat, so her head is level. And you may like to turn the head slowly side to side to release that. Okay, and what usually follows the shoulder stand is of course fish pose. Now what I'll show you, and Amelia will help us demonstrate this, is lying back. Now you could have done it on the blankets, but this gives us a flat surface. We'll do a straight leg version. We'll do a really simple version. Put the thumbs up, that's it, and hold the side of the hip. So the little fingers just go under the crease of the buttock. Now in a fish pose, we're really grounding here. So the pelvis, the first thing really is not just to lift your head up and drop it back, is to create a lift under the sacrum to take the pelvis forwards to ground the creases and top of the thighs. So grounding the elbows, then lifting under the lower back, lifting the heart, and letting the head float back there. So the head never came up that high. If you manage to tip forwards and root the thigh bones here and the pubis region, the heart lifts high. Get the neck even. Now, if you have good, strong support through the thighs and the pelvis, the arms can go back. This is really a test. If the arms come back, then you know it's there. So strong. The back muscles are doing the work. Okay? And it's well supported, so you're not overly relying on the elbows. But you can, of course, keep the elbows there, so bring them back. But they're really just giving you a little bit of extra heart lift that way. Okay? Then before you come down, bring the chin towards the sternum and roll down the spine and release. Okay? So work through this carefully. It might take longer than you think to develop these postures, so make sure you have a good regular practice going first before you attempt this, and of course better with a teacher, and it's better going to a teacher training, especially Samahita Retreat, where we will teach you these things in person. Okay, so enjoy, and I hope to see you here soon.